the cooking of Anfield of Everton Football Club. Beautiful performance, chat. So apologies, as you can see, I did go to the game. It's only going to be a little quick video, everyone. Absolutely made up, as you can see from this massive grin, massive smile. And hope you've enjoyed that around the world. If you went to the game or whatnot, Reds, happy bloody days. Everton Football Club, enjoy the championship, because I tell you what, for as good as we were tonight, Everton Football Club were absolutely shocking in every ounce, every department. And for the sounds Everton fans that are out there, and there's quite a lot of them, it's absolutely disgusting. The type of performance that their players put in, especially in the Merseyside derby. That was the main thing coming into this game, in reality. For both Liverpool and Everton, you need to apply yourselves in every department, every ounce of a Merseyside derby, regardless of how good or bad your team is playing. This is a fixture like no other in the Premier League. Obviously potential North London derbies, but it's a Merseyside derby, and if they don't book up their ideas, in all honesty, they will be in the championship. But sod them, get back onto Liverpool. What a fantastic performance. Reds, let us know if you are new around here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Let me know your thoughts on the key performers, what really impressed you fundamentally. And if you are new around here, smash that like button as well, but just mainly smash the like button because Liverpool absolutely slapped the ass of Everton Football Club. Yeah, firstly, come out with that grounds. Met up with Mick. Big up Mick as well. Absolute legend, made from the Cop On podcast. Make sure you head over, subscribe to there. And we just spoke after the game, and obviously just the fans in the ground as well. Bajčetić. I need to mention Bajčetić. Of course, I didn't. I've only literally just got it in chat, so apologies. I'm not too sure who got man in the match, but I'm guessing it was Bajčetić, Gakpo potentially. But I think he's 18, 19 years old. Apologies, chat, but if he is 18, we have got an absolute baller, as the kids say today. Whatever. He is a very special talent. He is the future of Liverpool Football Club. It helped fundamentally. I think if you're going to be playing Bajčetić, as we've seen this season, I think playing 2 6s, playing Fabinho alongside him, Henderson alongside him, I think they are the 2 perfect players to counterbalance playing a young midfielder, especially on the occasion of a Merseyside derby as well, chat. We've seen many of a player come in at a young age, Gerrard, Carragher, come into this a fixture of this magnitude. Plenty of players in the Premier League as well, but he didn't look out of place at all, like we've seen in recent weeks and months, in all honesty. As I said, he's the future, but I'll tell you what, by Lords, I'd start him against Real Madrid, chat. I've got no qualms. And yes, if Real Madrid dictate the tempo of that game and beat us, of course we want to win that game, but I'm thinking long term. Long term, he is going to be one of the first names on the team sheet. If he continues, of course, we can't see past this year, but ideally, if he continues development fundamentally at Liverpool, it's going to save us 60 to 100 bloody million pounds in the future terms, because he's 6'1", he's so mobile. He's got legs for days. That's something that fundamentally, as we all know, we've watched this Liverpool side in recent months. We need legs in midfield. And it helped with the balance of playing 2 6s. And then obviously had Henderson in the mix of that as well. Great to see. Shout out to Henderson as well. Happy days he's back, because we massively have missed him in recent times, in recent weeks. Just sheer leadership qualities and quality on the ball as well in certain moments in a game. But Gakpo, I've got to shout out Bajčetić and Gakpo. Like, Gakpo playing, obviously, he did switch. I think the back end of that game, obviously, it was in the ground, and there was a lot of interchanging of positionings. Stereotypical when we had Mane, when we had Salah, when we had, obviously, Firmino as well in the prime. That's what the best attacking lines do in the whole of Europe. I think Gakpo, as we know, started obviously getting that great early. Well, I think it was the second goal he got as well, chat. But the clinical instincts, a lot of people on social media, of course, will be deleting the social media tweets. and he's out there. But it's madness that this lad is getting wrote off. He's coming to a struggling side, similar with Darwin Núñez as well, and a lot of players that have come into this Liverpool side that have not been fully accustomed in previous seasons to be starting for Liverpool Football Club. It would have been difficult for many of the players in the whole of Europe to come into a very dysfunctional Liverpool setup. But Gakpo, his movements, and I think that's what he's needed in terms of confidence. Not just Gakpo, but Bajčetić and hopefully this whole Liverpool squad. Like, I'm so absolutely made up. I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night chat as well. Hope to get Dave and Mick or anyone. If you want them to jump on, you're very welcome to. I'll drop you a link on Twitter. And I'm absolutely made up. It's a Merseyside derby. There's no better game as being a Scouser, but just in general as used Liverpool fans as well. Like, no better than a fixture. Of course, the Manchester United game, but there's nothing better than we winning the Ev. But yeah, Gakpo, he's coming from strength to strength. I was made up. His movement was excellent tonight in terms of his ball recovery, what he was doing off the ball as well. Fundamentally, I don't know if the cameras picked up on it, but his positional play from a defensive point of view, even like when we're winning 2-0, and shout out Salah as well. Salah, he's needed that, and that stems back to what I've just said. Then the confidence levels, of course, even in the whole fan base as well, they've very much been shot, and it's difficult when the team's performing as it has been. But tonight, yet again, whether you're watching the pub with your mates, wherever around the globe, or if you went to ground or whatnot, we just need to get behind these lads, because I think the atmosphere was fantastic tonight, chat. I don't know if the audio microphones picked it up from Sky or whatnot, whoever was bloody broadcasting it, but the atmosphere was much better, and I'm hoping that is the precedent now for Anfield. Obviously the next home game is the big one. It's against Real Madrid. Doesn't get any bigger in world football, as we know. Real Madrid, the biggest club side in the whole of Europe, as we know, especially in Europe. But yeah, we've set the bar now against Everton Football Club. Then we just go again against Real Madrid. Obviously, we got Newcastle. Not going to be an easy game, but yeah, I wanted to mention Bajčetić and Gakpo. We'll speak about obviously other performances tomorrow night, but it was how we applied ourselves massively. I think all of us coming into this game, we were very wary, and quite rightly so, the performances. But I was made up with Jürgen's comments as well. I think was it the press release or like the embargo, post-embargo section, like was it last night or the night before, that got released on social media, and we all seen the clips of obviously Jürgen quite glowingly speaking about him going nowhere, trying to galvanise, and it was basically a rallying cry to all of us, all Liverpool fans, and Anfield heard that. All the fans around the world, we all heard that as well, and there was just a little moment as well. There was a young lad in front of me. He must have been about 15, 16 years old. And that's why I'm so happy coming out of the grounds. Like, even just being a football fan in general anyway, it took me back to being that age as well, or the first time I went to Anfield, and just a smile on his face, regardless obviously the result, but it was his aura when he was in the ground as well. So shout out, I doubt you'll be watching, mate, but if you are, that's what I love. That's what I like. Just not even sporting. It's about being a football fan. He was there. He was made up. He was taking pictures as well, speaking to his family as well at half time, and that's what it's all about. Like getting in the ground, supporting the Reds, win, lose, or draw. We get behind our lads, and they've been doing us proud for so many years, especially under Jurgen Klopp. And we go again. We go again against Newcastle. It's not going to be an easy game. Probably one of the most difficult sides in the whole of Europe. We know that. But we go again. We get behind our lads. We just give these lads as much confidence as you possibly can. And hopefully, as we know, they've got a lot of confidence off the back of tonight's performances. Everton are absolutely shocking. We knew that before the game. And I think a lot of Everton fans know that after the game as well. It's going to be very difficult for them to escape the Premier League. And you've got a good manager. Sean Dyche, think a lot of us do, but there'll be a much longer episode tomorrow, everyone. We'll be live at, I think, about 7 p.m, 8 p.m. UK time, GMT. So if you want to tune into that, get involved in terms of live chat, or if you watch it post-match tomorrow, get your comments in as well. Let me know your thoughts. What really impressed you the most, as I said, the application of this Liverpool performance tonight fundamentally, and the two key players. As I said, shout out Salah as well. Give him confidence. I think the main thing to come out of this is application and fundamentally the confidence of this squad. Fabinho, certain elements, of course, he was struggling in certain moments, but I think it helped with having Bajčetić alongside him. Fabinho just lacks so much confidence. And I think once he gets into his stride and a run of games and more confidence grows, we will see the prime Fabinho, as we know. Gomez, imperious, didn't let anyone past him anyway. Matip, excellent. Trent, very defensively minded, very switched on. I don't think he missed any 50-50s, in all honesty. I think, I don't know the statistics, sorry, apologies, chap, but it looked like he more or less, in the ground, he won every single 50-50 against an Everton player down the wings anyway. Imperious, solid as a rock. Robbo inspired this whole team tonight. It fundamentally, as we know, certain moments when there was lulls in the crowd, when there was lulls in the performance, of course, it's impossible for any elite side to very much go 110% every single game. But even in the lulls and the low moments in this game, Robbo fundamentally has been our leader in recent weeks when Liverpool have not been at our peak level, as we know. But Robbo is Robbo. If the reports that come out this week, he was giving it out in the changing room. That's what we want. And by laws, when he retires, we're going to be missing thankfully, we've got a lot more years ahead of him, but we're going to miss him in the changing room. And he was fantastic. Even the handbags at the end of the game. I didn't see a chat. Obviously, it was I think it was the opposite the main stand. Obviously, I was in the Kenny anyway, but it looked like handbags. Let us know what happened, chat, if you watched the highlights anyway. But Robbo was in the thick of it. He was the main man triggering the whole of the Everton team. That's our Robbo. That's our Robbo, our Scottish left back. Best left back in the whole of Europe when he's in top of his form, anyways, we know, has been for the last 3, 4, or 5 years. Special player. Alisson could have had a night off, really. Had nothing to do. Midfield, excellent. Hendo, excellent. As I've already mentioned, Bajčetić, already 10 out of 10 performance by him. But Reds, happy days. Enjoy that, Reds, as well. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, supporting the Reds as well. Even win, lose, or draw, we get behind our lads. And fundamentally, it's just come out of the ground, made up, as you can see. But yeah, chat, as I said, we'll be live tomorrow. I'm still going to be smiling like a Cheshire cat. Or, like Alice in Wonderland. Jack Mack in Merseyside Wonderland, whatever you want to call it. Anfield. We need to make Anfield a fortress. And if we do this season, it's game over for the teams that won 3rd and 4th, because we'll get it. We're getting top 4 easy if we get a run of games. I'm very confident of that. But Reds, see you tomorrow. Enough of me. I've blubbered. Chat, let us know in the comment section below. If you are new around here on the game, hit that subscribe button as well. If you don't like it for me, just like it for the Reds and Bajčetić and Gakpo and the boys. And Nunes as well, quickly. Sorry, chat. Nunes, when the penny does drop in front of goal, he was fantastic tonight. Even getting that goal, obviously teeing up Salah on that counter-attack, he made that himself. That was prime-esque Liverpool from the last 3-4 years when we played at our top elite level. Nunes, mate, I don't know what these rival fans are watching. It's so easy, and it's modern day football, modern day social media. You take about a 60-second clip of a 92-95 minute game of Darwin Nunes, and you eradicate and very much don't pick up on the good moments. Both sounds. When Darwin Nunes starts banging in goals like it's nothing, it's going to be game over for the rest of Europe, in all honesty, chat, because he's done everything else to an absolute T. And probably above expectations, in all honesty. The lad doesn't even understand Scouse. He's only just getting grasped to English. But once he gets a communication factor with Trent, whipping in balls down the right and Obviously, a Glaswegian down the left as well for Robbo. It's a bit of a slight language barrier, but Darwin will get there. We know he will. But once, as I said, once the goals start flowing, he's doing everything. So Nunes, keep it up, lads. Keep on doing it. And it's like the Reds. And we go again against Newcastle, and then the big one around it. But we focus on one game at a time, Reds. But Reds, see you tomorrow, 7 p.m, 8 p.m. anyway on YouTube. If you don't get your notifications, we'll be live. But Reds, enjoy it. Sleep on it. Going to work with a smile on your face. And especially considering the results went our way this week, that was a massive plus point that we picked up 3 points tonight. But Reds, see you later. Happy days.